two brothers grew up in the same house with the same parents, the same schools, and the same opportunities. They even chose similar careers and earned nearly identical salaries their entire working lives. Yet, at 65, one retired with $1.4 million in investments, a paid-off house, and total financial freedom. He winters in Arizona, helps pay for his grandchildren's college, and never worries about restaurant prices. The other retired with just $180,000 in savings, a mortgage with 12 years left, and constant money anxiety. He works part-time at a hardware store because Social Security barely covers his bills. He lies awake worrying about medications versus property taxes, identical backgrounds, identical earnings, completely different outcomes. The split didn't happen in their 20s or 30s when money was tight and families were young. It didn't happen in their 50s when the path was mostly set. The entire divergence occurred in their 40s. One brother made a series of small decisions that quietly built enormous wealth. The other made different, small choices that quietly destroyed it. Neither realized at the time they were shaping the rest of their lives. Your 40s are the single most consequential financial decade you will ever live through. Not because the choices are harder, but because the stakes multiply in ways that only become obvious later. Today I'm going to show you exactly why your 40s carry this outsized power, the specific decisions that separate a comfortable retirement from a stressed one, and what you can do right now, no matter your current age, to land on the right side. Let's start with the mathematics that make this decade so powerful. Your 40s sit at the perfect intersection of three forces that never line up again. First, peak earning power. For most people, income tops out between ages 42 and 55. You're making more absolute dollars than ever before, giving you the largest raw material for wealth building. Second, meaningful compounding time. At 40, you still have 25 years until traditional retirement. Money invested now can roughly quadruple by 65 at historical 8% market returns. Every dollar you put in at 42 works far harder than one you add at 52. Third, expense stabilization. Kids start becoming independent. The house fits your budget better, and major spending categories stop growing. This creates real margin if you choose to direct it towards savings instead of lifestyle creep. These three forces combine into rare leverage: maximum income, strong compounding window, and potential surplus. Capture it and you build serious wealth. Miss it and later decades can't fully recover. Here are the numbers that prove it. Imagine you turn 40 with $100,000 already saved and earn $110,000 a year. If you save a steady 15%, $16,500 annually in diversified index funds at 8% returns, you'll reach about $1.35 million by 65. That's comfortable retirement territory. Now, suppose you save only 5% in your 40s, then ramp up to 15% at 50 when retirement feels urgent. You'll end with roughly $780,000 minus $570,000 less, even though you only cut back for 10 years. The 40s dollars had 25 years to compound. The 50s dollars had only 15. Worse still, if you drop contributions to just 2% during your 40s to fund lifestyle upgrades and then aggressively save 20% in your 50s, you'll still only reach about $590,000. That decade of lower saving costs you $760,000 in final wealth. The math simply cannot be fixed later. Now let's talk about the 5 decisions that matter most in your 40s. Decision 1, housing. The urge to upgrade hits hard. Bigger kids need space. You want a home that shows your success. Moving from a $350,000 house to a $600,000 one can add $1,500 to $2,000 to your monthly costs. That extra $18,000 to $24,000 a year, left uninvested over 25 years, compounds to between $900,000 and $1.3 million in lost retirement money. One decision can literally cost you $1 million. Decision 2, vehicles. Trading practical cars for luxury models adds thousands in payments, insurance, and repairs. Running two $45,000 vehicles instead of two reliable $28,000 ones can easily drain $200,000 to $400,000 from your retirement over time. Decision 3, children's lifestyle and education. Teen activities, cars, tutoring, and especially college can explode budgets. Some parents take on six-figure Parent Plus loans or pause retirement contributions entirely. This mortgages your future to fund children who have decades of earning power ahead of them. Smart families choose state schools, scholarships, and expect kids to contribute, while never stopping their own retirement savings. Decision 4, career risk tolerance. Your 40s are your last real window for income acceleration. New senior roles, startups, or industry shifts can add $30,000 to $40,000 a year. Many people get comfortable and play it safe exactly when calculated risks still have time to pay off. Staying put versus moving strategically can mean hundreds of thousands in extra lifetime earnings. Decision 5, lifestyle inflation, social pressure peaks. Friends renovate kitchens, buy boats, take luxury vacations. Families who keep the lifestyle that worked in their late 30s bank the difference. Those who match their peers absorb every raise into visible spending. The retirement gap between these paths often exceeds $1 million. To see how these choices play out, meet two couples who started almost identically at 40. David and Christine had $185,000 saved, a modest home, 2 kids, and $165,000 combined income. They upgraded to a bigger house, adding $1,650 monthly. They cut retirement contributions from 15% to 6%. Then came nicer cars and expensive out-of-state college with Parent Plus loans. Every choice felt reasonable. By 50, their retirement balance had barely grown to $240,000. Even maxing contributions later, they reached only $685,000 at 65. Not enough. They'll likely work into their 70s or sell their home. Robert and Jennifer earned $155,000 combined with $165,000 saved and kids the same ages. They deliberately stayed in their current house. The $1,650 monthly difference went straight into retirement. They bought used certified cars and chose state universities with scholarships. By 50, they had $580,000 saved. By 65, they had $1.65 million, a paid-off home, and complete freedom to travel and enjoy life. The difference wasn't income or investing skill, it was 40s decisions. Both couples felt equally happy during those years. Research shows lifestyle upgrades deliver only temporary joy. You adapt in 18 to 24 months. David and Christine didn't enjoy their 40s more. They just spent more and permanently limited their future. No matter your age, here's what to do. If you're in your 20s or 30s, build protective habits now. Set automatic retirement contributions you never touch. Decide what enough looks like before higher income tempts you to expand. If you're entering your 40s, audit every big expense today. Is your house the right size? Are your cars, transportation, or status? Are you funding retirement first? Treat every lifestyle upgrade as a direct vote against future freedom. If you're in your late 40s and see yourself in the wrong story, act now. Increase your savings rate immediately. Consider downsizing your home or vehicles while you still have time. Take the higher paying job even if it feels scary. If you're already past 50 with too little saved, focus on what you control. Delay Social Security for bigger checks, work longer if possible, and downsize to free up equity. The hardest part is psychological. After 20 years of work, you feel you've earned the right to enjoy success. That urge feels completely justified. But here's the trap. The upgraded house or luxury car feels great for a couple of years, then becomes normal while permanently shrinking your retirement options. True gratification doesn't come from consuming your peak earning years. It comes from converting them into permanent freedom. The discomfort of disciplined 40s choices lasts 10 years. The reward lasts 30. The pleasure of indulgence lasts 2 or 3 years. The stress that follows lasts the rest of your life. Picture yourself at 70. In one future, you're relaxed on the porch, planning visits with grandchildren, and dreaming about your next trip, knowing money isn't a worry. In the other, you're calculating whether this month's Social Security covers your prescriptions and worrying about car repairs. Both futures were decided decades earlier in your 40s. The decade will pass whether you choose intentionally or by default. The only question is which 70-year-old version of you you're creating right now. Your 40s will decide everything. That's not a burden. That's your greatest financial opportunity. What you do with it is entirely up to you. If you found value in this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss another guide to building real wealth. See you next time.